Hey everybody, so I'm back with just an Eldar Warhammer update. Been doing a lot of the videos for the Chardalon dragon, but in the background I've been doing quite a bit of Eldar, despite the fact that I haven't been doing videos for them. In most cases they're either finishing off pieces that I've already done, or terrain, and just various things. And so you've seen these Dire Avengers before. This guy here, and the Guardians, I'll just show them together. I've sort of, maybe I'll take one where I've done some more effects than others, but basically I've done the bases on all of my Guardians and Dire Avengers, which needed that. And so this is the base style I went for both of them. It's sort of gray and brown together. I've used some tufts of grass, harvest gold, and did some dry brushing with grays, and that's the kind of look I'm going for, a mixture of gray and brown. And in many cases I use cork and sculpted rocks and things like that, sand. In addition, what you're seeing here, this is my first attempt at trying to create game board type surfacing, and so I actually used the mini wargaming video where they created a wargaming table to create this design, and I'll talk a little bit about it because if you've watched some of my earlier videos, you may have seen some terrain that I built. I did a terrain series, and I'm actually still working on that, and I've done this kind of surfacing on that terrain, and I'll be highlighting that and talking about it in another video coming up. As well, I did another Warwalker to add to my army, and so I'm just gonna move some of these Dire Avengers on the side here. So this guy, I think, came out nicely. I think I've had some progression with each one of my Warwalkers. I decided, unlike my other ones where I did a lot of green, I actually did this guy in mostly white. So I have a very small amount of green and mostly white as compared to having a complete green canopy. Now, I did my own base. I kind of didn't use that spearhead thing that they use. I cut that off. Green, used green stuff to cover it up, and then I made my own sort of base here with a similar coloration of gray and browns to what I had on the figures you just saw. And I also used an oil wash, which I've been doing more recently, and you'll see in my Chardalon video as well. And so it actually came out, I think, kind of nice here. It really does show the detail really well, and it's easy to brush off, really. Like, it didn't make it just like dark gray or anything like that. And so these guys are magnetized to be able to have the weapons, and the weapons really showed nice detail with the oil wash, I think. It creates a really nice contrast. I think it's a lot richer, the ivory black from an oil wash, than like a Nuln Oil or Bad Black in my experience so far. And so the only other thing I have to show is that, so the ones I just showed are done, but I have a work in progress. I won't be doing a step-by-step video on this guy, so essentially just grabbing the other pieces that are here. He's obviously headless right now. I've essentially used a lighter green shade for my Spirit Seer, and I have him pinned to having him stand on a rock like this. The reason I pinned him is that the way I designed the base, as well as, and he's not glued yet, as you can see, as well as the kind of posture he's in with his leg just a very small part here, I wanted more security of him standing on the base, and so I'll be gluing him down, and I've got him pinned, and so I don't have to worry about him breaking off. But I've broken away a little bit from my dark green for the Bielton, and I'm making this Spirits here have a lighter green and white. And what I have here, because these are just primed, is his head and his back piece. So he'll have complete white on that back piece and head, and this green color I'll be working with. I did spray a little bit of a darker and a lighter to create some effect of highlighting, but I'll be doing an oil wash of black on him as well, and I'll be doing a similar base as to the others. And so I'll be back when this guy's finished. Right now I played a game over last weekend, and I actually just proxied a Farseer, I believe, as a Spirit Seer, because I think he's going to be in a lot of Eldar games. I think he's really, really playable. I mean, I think because he makes Wraithguard into troops and gives them things like, well, he can give them his psychic powers, obviously, but also can spirit mark units, and and then that's not even speaking to the Eandan Codex, which I think adds a lot more things. He can give him battle focus, which I'm planning on trying that out in the future, because I think Wraithguard with Wraith Cannons and battle focus will be awesome. And so I will show the finished product when I'm finished with this guy. So that's my Eldar update, and hope you guys are having a good one, and I'll be back with more videos. Take care.